Welcome back to CBS 2 News on this Sunday morning. We know how important food is around the holidays. You want to eat well, you want to eat right, you want to prepare it right, you don't want to waste any time. Well, we are here to help with all of that. Specifically, Gillean Barkyoumb, a dietitian with Aldi Supermarkets, is joining us. She's got a whole lot of food in front of her. So take us through, Gillean, some of the recipes you're looking at and why it makes specific sense this time of year.
You know, quality food is always important, and Aldi has the best quality foods at the very best prices, which I think is something that's really important to all of us. They are going to be your ultimate holiday destination. They have over 300 seasonal products, and they have 80 new ones that are, most of them are under $10 here. Now, when I go to Aldi, I like beeline for the meat and cheese section. They have an amazing display of different meats, cheeses. So if you're doing any type of charcuterie board, this is the place to go. Or you can even have more fun, do something like a little caprese wreath here. So I did some mozzarella cheese, some tomato, made it into a fun little festive wreath that your guests are definitely going to be wowed with. And then pair it with so many different options. They have olives, crackers, different jams and jellies and nuts, and you'll have a dish that really everyone's going to love.
Okay, so these are more hors d'oeuvres, or is this the appetizer course to you?
You know, this is kind of the hors d'oeuvres or appetizer, whether you're doing, sometimes, you know, you go to parties and they just have straight up appetizers, which I love too. But if you're going to have a full party and you want to have an entree as well, then you can also get that at Aldi. So a great thing about Aldi is they're actually expanding their meat and seafood selection, and there are a really good prices there. So it's going to be super affordable. I did something like this, like a meat loin, a pork loin here. So I had some fresh herbs. I did rosemary, thyme, sage. I stuffed it in there. It actually was so easy to do. It sounds a little more challenging. And then pair it with some potatoes, and it's going to be a dish that literally when your guests come in, they are going to be so wowed when they see it.
All right, how did you see those potatoes? Look good, but how did you season those as compared to the meat? Is it the same type of blend?
Okay, so I did olive oil on the potatoes, salt and pepper, and then I actually used some of those same seasonings, the rosemary, the thyme, and the sage, which was really great because they're a brand new offering at Aldi, and they're so fresh. I am cooking all the time, and I'm using different herbs, and they're honestly were the most fresh I've ever seen. So they smell good, they taste good, they're gonna add that flavor to your dish, so you're definitely want to grab those fresh herbs when you're at Aldi.
I often think of dessert too early. Sometimes in the middle of the main course, I start thinking dessert, Gillean. What do you got there? What are some recipes for desserts that people can look for at Aldi?
Well, you said I'm a dietitian, so of course I have to have a fruit platter, but this is a fun one, okay? So this is these strawberry Christmas trees. So you use these silicone cones that you can get at any craft store, and then use toothpicks to put strawberries on here, a little rosemary in between, and then a little powdered sugar on top. Kids are gonna love this. I have 3 kids, and I could not get them from, they wanted to pick at this whole morning. So this is gonna be something that kids are gonna love too. Or if you have a little more of a sweet tooth, you could do something like a pretzel bark, using some white chocolate to drizzle on there, some holiday sprinkles. This is also a great gift to give to teachers or neighbors that you can have on hand. And you know what? Aldi is making this all so easy, even if it's last minute. They have curbside pickup and delivery options too, so you can just drive up and get your groceries and get home to make this spread.
It's got to be the hardest time of year, Gillean, to be a dietitian, considering how many of us eat way too much and way too often around this time of year. The recipes that are in front of you, are they specific to a dietitian, you think, or are they going to be something that anybody is really going to enjoy?
You know, I am all about balance, so this stuff is tasty, this is good. And you know, it has a good offering. We got some good protein in here from the cheeses, from the meats. We got some fresh fruits and vegetables. So it really is dietitian approved. And also, you know, you got to enjoy yourself. You don't have to hold back with me. In fact, I just had one of my neighbors, she dropped off something sweet for the holidays. And she's like, I wasn't sure if I could give this to you. And I was like, I'm not a regular dietitian. I'm a cool dietitian. So you can get all this stuff here. And again, the options at Aldi, you're going to have the best quality, which is what I'm always looking for. So no matter what you're eating, it's going to taste delicious.
Well, Gillean, thank you so much for your time. I hope that you allow your kids to enjoy some of those strawberries or whatever else has been catching their eye this morning.
I will. I had whacked their hands off this morning, but I'll get them in there when they get home from school so they can try them. And, you know, you can get this too. You're going to want to go to the Aldi closest to you. There's actually 23 locations in the New York and Long Island area. And you can go to aldi.us, and they have this really cool store locator tool to find the location closest to you.
Gillean Barkyoumb, registered dietitian, talking to us with Aldi this morning. Gillean, thanks so much.